There we go. Apparently the button wasn't clicking. What is going on, Wolfpack? How the hell y'all doing? This is a fine Saturday. Let's get a little audio going in here. Yeah, Adam, I know I was muted. Like first, so it was two things. So first I started talking and then realized that on Streamlabs I was muted. Not my mic, but the mic source was muted in Streamlabs. And then I hit the button and it didn't actually unmute it. And so, yeah, it's fine. You know, I've never claimed to be a professional streamer. This is why I'm not a YouTuber or a content creator, because I couldn't hack it. That's fine. I'm okay with that. I just, I do this to hang out with you guys. On Sundays, I do the community stuff so that people can revel in my pain and misery, I guess. I guess that's why I do that. But yeah. Saturdays, however, are dedicated for relaxation and hanging out with y'all. So that's the best part about Saturday streams. Not only do I get to play good games, unlike the stuff that we play on Sundays, but I also get to spend more time chatting with everybody that's hanging out. And that's the part that I enjoy the most. Sometimes we get a lot done. Sometimes we get very little done. And that's okay, because that means there's very good conversation happening. Presumably. And I'm okay with that. So I hope everybody's having a fantastic weekend so far. Colors, LOL, I'm shading. Oh, okay. All right. It's a start. I do have teams pulled up, so to quote Morpheus from the original Matrix, show me when you're done. Obviously. Looking forward to it. We got stuff cooking. We're cooking with grease. Yeah, I hope everybody's having a really, really great start to their weekend. It's early afternoon right now on a Saturday. Plenty of weekend to go. Hope you guys had a good work week or school week or whatever the hell. Is school even in session right now? I don't know. It's been too long since I was last in school. So I don't remember when school starts or stops anymore. Haven't needed to really worry about it in quite a while. Bit late because of Link's Awakening. You playing Link's Awakening? No, no. Just trying to wind down from finishing Famicom Detective Club today. Definitely earned that M rating. I'm part of me shocked that you played it. None of me is shocked that you finished it that quickly, because I know you, and you tend to fly through games very, very quickly. So hopefully you enjoyed it. That's all that really matters in the end, right? Like, that's ideal. Buizy gifted me the remake. Ah, okay. I really like the remake of Link's Awakening, personally. I don't mind that art style for the top-down stuff. I don't mind that they're doing it like that again for the upcoming Zelda game. So, 1 second, got a quick message here. Whoa, what's going on, Jonas? Jonas is in the X chat. Jonas can also follow me on Twitch and sub to me on YouTube if he likes. The links are right below the stream over on X. I appreciate you, Jonas. Hope you're doing fantastic over there as well. Yeah. Hope you're doing awesome. Marcos, 3/4 sleeve. So just like you had it. I think that's how you had it. Nintendo brings it with the gameplay, so I never mind the art style. Yeah, I'm not worried at all about the new Zelda game. I'm actually genuinely looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a ton of fun. It'll be a nice departure. In some ways, it'll be a nice departure from Legend of Zelda games in the past. However, in some ways, it's going to also be a bit of return to roots with more puzzle-focused gameplay, and I'm fine with that because let's be real here. The shrines are like mini puzzles. I want to go back to like having, you can still keep those, that's fine, but like, give me some real dungeons again, please and thank you, instead of these things that take me 10 minutes to beat. You know, the boss fights are fun enough, but the dungeons themselves, but otherwise they're just, I don't know, they're a little lacking for me. I prefer, maybe I'm a little more traditionalist that way when it comes to my Legend of Zelda games. How do I want to put this without pissing off too many people? I enjoy Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. I have the several hundred hours, actually probably over 1,000 hours collectively between them, easily, now that I think about it, to say so, to speak on it. However, it is a lot of empty space. A lot of empty space in that world. I wish it was filled out with more. Hey, what's going on, Mav? Good to see you. Shoot, can't watch the stream. You'll be spoiled. You, yes, I guess technically would be spoiled for Xenoblade Chronicles 2. This is not Xenoblade 1. So, yeah. That being said, the fact that you leave a lurk would be nice. I hate that the Mark Miller Flash volume spine doesn't match. Yeah, I hate you. I hate it too. Yep, it bothers me, right? Look at that. It's just, hold on. Let's move this up in a way that'll, what if I did this? I could do that. Oh, but then it's blocking Mithra. That's a problem. We can't have that. Kind of make it work. Does my audio sound okay when I do that? To me, this is weird, having my mic up this high. I know some people have their mics like coming down like that. But yeah, that Grant Morrison and Mark Miller spine right there, that bothers the absolute crap out of me, that it doesn't match with the rest of these. And I get it, it's like a break in Wade's run, but they still, because like, yeah, these are all Wade's run, and they're numbered, specifically Wade's run. It's bothersome. It does my OCD a bother. Yeah, we're gonna put this back the way that it was, because Mav says the mic's low. Sorry. And it shouldn't be particularly low, because it's coming up as super loud in my my thing here. Whatever the hell you call it. I don't know what you call it. Streamlabs, that's the thing. Look, I've never professed to be a professional. I'll say it again. Yeah. We got 27 people watching so far. I appreciate you guys being here. Got to get over crippling sadness, then Xenoblade. Yes. Jonas says, I like Breath of the Wild, but it's not my favorite Zelda by a long shot. Majora's Mask near the top. Majora's Mask is excellent. I quite like Majora's Mask. Everybody else, because this isn't, I feel like this isn't the first time. Hold on, what was that? That was a Twitch thing. I don't know. Let's switch this over to the live scene so I can see what's going on. Drazinius has subscribed. So my sub goal tracker thing is just not working. So what we're gonna do is just, where is it? I know it's here somewhere. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Where is the hell is this thing? Okay. I can't see anything. Thank you, Dracinias. I appreciate you. I don't know why I'm not seeing this on my... Is that it? That is it. Why is it just... that? No, that's not it at all. Pardon. Why is that there? Okay, that's why I couldn't see it. That's got no business being there. That's dumb. Stop that. I don't know why that's there. That should not be there. We're moving you there. We're doing this. I know I'm futzing with things while live, and that's usually a no-no, but something got moved into a stupid spot, and so I had to fix it. Sorry. And the plugin wasn't even working anyway, so I got to figure out why that extension's not doing what it's supposed to do. That is what it is paid for. Actually, it was free, but that's neither here nor there. Really hoping... Echoes of Wisdom. That's what it's called. For a second there, I was like, EOW. I know he's referring to the new Princess Zelda game that's coming out. And for a second, I completely brain farted and forgot what the actual title of the thing was. So, yeah, that's fun. It's cool. I've never claimed to have a very good short-term memory either. In fact, I've claimed the exact opposite. Have to leave in a few minutes. Just want to stop by and say hi. Well, I appreciate you popping through, Reeve. Thank you. I do appreciate that. Work calls. Boo. Work sucks. My work doesn't suck. I love what I do. I do some cool stuff. I get to do some cool stuff, and I get to work with some pretty cool people as well. So, yeah, that's fine. Hey, I'm getting a phone notification for my stream. I already started it, mofo. I'm way ahead of you. Also, a phone notification to clean the house. I started that yesterday. So I'm ahead of the game. Actually. Like that. All right, let's actually get some gameplay in. What do y'all say? Huh? Yeah, I think that's pretty not bad idea. Right? I wonder if I picked the right file. We're about to find out. I may have accidentally picked my main profile. Yeah, we picked the wrong profile. Whoopsie! What a goon. That's not the file we were doing. That's the file that I'm 100% completing right now for the severalth. That's going to be a word today. Peak professionalism today. You know how I do here. You know how I do. I'm all about that extra professionalism. At least I try. Sometimes I succeed. Not always. Not often. Even. I have no context for Xenoblade 2, so I'm listening to Wolfe while I work on stream layouts and such. Nice. Nice. We got to actually talk about a stream layout soon. Yeah. But anyway, that's neither here nor there either. So let's do this. Let's actually bring up the correct profile. There we go. This should be the correct file. I wish the game just let you have separate save files on the same profile. I don't know why I didn't do that. What's after 2 and Torna? Another 5 playthrough? P5? No, actually. What I'll probably do is I'll probably do a Xenoblade Chronicles 3 playthrough on here, honestly. I might break, depending on when it happens, I might break that up a little bit with, like, maybe Lollipop Repop or something. But I think I'll end up streaming some Xenoblade 3. At least that's kind of what I'm leaning towards right now. Bugs me when games only have one save file. Yeah, I've always hated that. And there's really not much of an excuse for it other than just, hey, let's make things inconvenient. Like, on all of the other Xeno games, you can have multiple save files. Right? Just, it's not a lot on most of them. It's like 3, right? If I'm remembering correctly. But 2, it's just, nope, you get the one save file and that's it. I'm just going to have to do the rest on a separate profile. My goodness gracious glory me. If you were allowed multiple save files on the same Switch profile, my console like game clock for Xenoblade 2 would be well over 2K hours. It's not even close. That would be something else. That kind of makes me sad now. I would be very proud of that. I don't get to be proud of that because it doesn't let me. That sucks. It's lame. I don't appreciate that at all. Oh, well. New location. Yes, let's get the Merc missions because we like Merc missions, even though we haven't been doing any of them. Haven't been doing any of the side quests on this playthrough because I'm literally just playing through the story while I hang out with you guys. This is not like a serious playthrough. Again, this is an umpteenth New Game Plus playthrough. So, nothing really matters.
Hey, look what I found!
Congratulations.
Yeah. We're in the Holy City! Kind of. Yeah, you could call it that.
No more blades, no more war. What does that mean?
That, my fuzzy-eared friend, is an anti-blade
It's rude.
protest.
That's what it is.
The refugees have really been going at it since last year or so.
It's rude and we don't like it.
Where do you
I should
come
look
from?
over on the multi-stream
What do
thing.
you do? Swim, yeah?
Wait a second. Why was...
Did
Am I tripping out?
Blades do something wrong?
No, that's all the
The
Twitch chat.
Praetorium is single-handedly responsible.
The multi-stream chat
For
is now
doling
not
out
showing up. Been making an
Wolfe's
attempt to summon Cosmos. I bet that's going so
Sometimes the
well.
likes of Dougal and Banner grab a piece of the pie.
Therefore, Indol has the power to control war itself?
That's one way of looking at it. At least.
Not an entirely inaccurate
But
way
war
of
is about
looking at it
much
either.
more than just blades and drivers.
I know that, and you know that, but that doesn't mean they're gonna accept it.
I guess so. There's
Her
a lot of-
RNG pull rate likelihood is so obscenely low. There are ways to increase it, but it still doesn't increase it by much, considering how low the percentage already is.
But here they are, refugees still.
Yes, they're a funny old lot, you know. We
Good
feed
times.
them, we water them, and this is the thanks we get. Don't these ruffians know that manners cost nothing? I
Evidently
swear,
not,
you
Zeke.
lend these people a hand and
Evidently
they want
not.
The whole bloody arm.
It's easy to disregard things beyond your control and direct your
Oh, that's
anger
good.
at targets closer to hand.
Do you have something to say?
Not really.
Out with it, Rex.
More Ordain's Titan. It's dying, and everybody knows it. That's why you need Gorn.
Apple cinnamon tea. It's quite delicious.
Our
For all you
population is
Brits
large.
out there, if there are
Larger
even
than
any
you
in this stream,
realize.
I did microwave the water.
But you don't have the resources to support all those people.
You are astute for someone so young.
Those salvagers pick up more than just artifacts. I'm not daft. I know fine words alone won't change reality.
So you
Which
seek
rare
answers.
blades did you manage to
Is
pull,
that wrong?
Adam?
I was just reminded how young you are.
Still, if it's Rex, or people who harp on about justice with no solutions, I'm betting on Rex.
I must admit, I do respect the boy's drive.
I'm just stumbling my way forward.
Can't remember. Not a big deal. Don't have to stop whatever you're already doing to check that for me. But Cosmos, you mean, oh, I don't have her equipped. I was about to be a shyster, and then realized I didn't even have Cosmos equipped. Wah, wah.
Ready
Like
for
that one?
departure, Master.
Yeah, like that one.
Don't let me get rusty.
Perun actually has a gorgeous design. I dig it. I dig it quite a lot. Hooray! Cutscene again.
Morag, can I ask you something?
Go ahead.
Rex is the one who woke up Mithra. And I think he appreciates what that means.
And?
It's just that, well, you're not doing anything to stop us. Why is that?
Because of Adam. 500 years ago, he became this great hero who we celebrate even today. But I know him only through legends. A chance to see what his blade is capable of for myself, I confess I was intrigued. So here I am.
You know I'm not Adam, right?
But you are the Aegis's driver.
No, you're the least trained fighter out of all of the protagonists in this series.
You won't be that hero anymore.
Huh. I'm not sure I follow.
People with great power
No, enough
should be
to
their
deal
own
with
masters. Is that what you mean?
enough to deal with the
Close enough.
occasional Crabble and
You can interpret it that way if
cuts
you
it.
like.
when do we
Even
get
the
to the
might
get
of
everyone
fame
pregnant
can
mini
be
game?
bloody hard
Oh,
work
that's
sometimes.
a hot
Can't
minute
you
away.
just admit the real reason?
I don't like what you're implying.
And besides, it's not everyone. And technically,
The
two of them are the
Inner
same
Praetorium
person.
Is beyond this gate.
Okay.
Here you will find the main administrative facilities. With your permission,
Everyone!
I'll show you to your
Yeah,
lodgings.
carry on. Yeah, that's good. I can appreciate that line. I really can. Ursula, Percival, Newton, Zenobia. Ah, okay. All very good blades. The gritty. Too much. Shellhead. I love that nickname for Zeke. It'd also potentially be fun to stream some Xenoblade Cross, now that I think about it. I'll give that one some thought. Or shoot, maybe I'll stream Xenosaga. Those are fairly short. Compared to Xenoblade, anyway. Do all of them? Maybe. Maybe. It is one of my 3 favorite JRPG franchises, so certainly wouldn't exactly be pulling teeth for me. Still get them all done before Mav touches one again. Maybe. It's not entirely unlikely. Play him twice and Tears of the Kingdom. Probably. At this point, honestly, yeah.
Congratulations.
Over here. We're going over here. But Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild aren't particularly long either. They're only long if you decide to do all the side stuff. Like, just the main quest line in both of those games is super short. Those games take next to nothing to finish in terms of time.
Your audience with the
Especially if
King
you've
is
done it
scheduled
once
for
before
tomorrow
already.
In the Sanctum's audience chamber. If there is nothing else, I shall take my leave.
Okay. Thanks for all your help.
My pleasure. Good night.
Night. Hey, Pyra. So, Adam, what kind of a person was he?
Pretty cool guy.
Should I ask Mithra?
No, it's fine. I was just wondering.
He was incredible.
Incredible.
Mm-hmm.
In Mithra's memories.
Game audio could use a bit of a boost. Honestly, I think it's just
sleep.
on your end, Mav, because nobody else has ever
Can't remember a more genuine, courageous person.
ever had an issue with it.
She had never met a more wonderful man.
So I think it's just on your end.
Sounds like
It is a
real
tad low.
hero.
Really? I have it up pretty darn high,
I
too.
remind her of him a lot.
Oh, I do I? Great. Wait, what?
Turn it up a little bit, I guess.
Mithra won't be very pleased I told you that.
Okay, so Adam says it's fine.
I agree with her, you know.
I'll tweak it just a little bit.
It's cold this morning. Miss Fan.
Oh, has somebody got a little crush?
Nia, what are you doing here?
Early riser.
I wonder if it has anything to do with the fact that I'm multi-streaming it, and so maybe the audio settings are different for each platform. But Twitch is the main one that I use, so I don't see why it'd be an
You got the
issue.
wrong... Just...
I don't know.
Just what? Go on.
I don't know. I thought she looked... sad.
Oh, good morning, you two. There's still some time before your
Because I checked last time, too, and it was
Sorry, we
perfectly
just
fine
woke
on
up
my
really
end when I
early.
listened on my phone.
Ah, I see.
That's a pretty nice mural. Very... grand.
It depicts the creation of Alrest. They say this mural was painted long ago, when the nation of Indol was still new.
Oh.
Yeah, it was fine when I pulled it up on my phone.
They're missing.
What do you mean by they?
My memories. I know that I must have been around since this mural was first painted, or even earlier, but I don't remember that time at all.
Well, you are a blade.
I don't know who I was, or what I did.
But I do! So I
I'd really
played the
like to.
prequel.
Mithra's lived for an awful long time. Maybe she'll know something about you.
Oh, she
Mithra
does.
called me Hayes earlier. Could it be possible that she met me somewhere before? Sometime in the past?
It's
Do you
more than
wanna
possible.
ask her later?
It's literally
Could
what
I?
happened.
Thank you very much.
No need to thank me. You helped us too.
Look at you going all red. I'll tell Pyra, I swear.
What? I told you it's not like that.
We'll
Being a brat,
see.
Nia. I know that's your way.
Hey, relax. You'll give yourself wrinkles. A driver and blade are one in body and soul. It was you who told me that. Well, the other you, I mean.
You mean Mithra?
Of course. It was 500 years ago, so perhaps you have forgotten.
Oh, I do remember saying that. So it's true? But how could she possibly
Is the cat in her?
remember?
Ah, she's just being catty.
You're wondering how
Got
I
it.
could remember words from so long ago?
Tis a journal.
What's
It's actually a
this?
really pretty book.
You could call it a diary, I suppose. It contains details about my past lives. It's the only way I have to remember.
Honestly, if they had done a hardcover edition of the art
When we
book,
returned to
which
the
is up
core
there
crystal,
on
our
my
minds
Xenoblade
awoke
Shrine,
clean of all memories.
it would have been cool if they made the
Though a
dust
blade's
jacket
life
for
is
it look
eternal,
like
Our
Bridget's
effective
journal.
lifespans as individuals
That would have been a cool
are far
idea.
shorter than a human's. You know, it's not just me. A lot of Blades
Now I'm
try
actually
to
kind of mad
preserve
they
their
didn't do that,
memories
to be
and
honest, because that would have been
this
really
way,
cool.
even though
I just
it's
ruined it for
often
myself.
futile.
Bridget Jones' diary. I didn't even think about that.
After all, a core crystal cannot protect a diary.
Except it'd be Bridget.
Usually, the volume is lost to us, along with our memories. I'm fortunate amongst Blades. I'm passed down as an imperial treasure and recorded in official chronicles.
Bridget?
I don't know where your true intentions lie. I can only make an educated guess. But Rex, he is your driver. If you truly trust him, I would advise you tell him everything. If you can't do that even for him, you shouldn't be his blade at all.
Deep words, Bridget. Deep.
If you care about him, it's even more important. I know what it's like to be afraid of rejection. I really do. But if you don't tell him now, you're just storing up pain for later, not making it easier.
The way you say that, you really do see right through me.
Well, we go back a long way, as you recall.
Bridget has such a
And we're
good
both
design.
Blades, after all.
Such a good. That is a 10 out of 10 design. And I'm not even referring to just like sexiness. That's just a phenomenal design overall. But that too. Anything with gradient glow is 100. Yeah. I'm here for it. I'm good with it. I'm actually kind of surprised no one's made a Bridget mod for any characters in Smash Brothers yet. Because I have Morag already modded into my game. Because honestly, they could mod Bridget into the same character slot. Now I'm kind of annoyed. Maybe I'll make a mod request. I love that choral music. Can't remember if one of these has a chest or not. No, guess not. As someone who was formerly Inquire himself, that's some beautiful harmonizing. Yes, Mav, I was Inquire. Music Meister, not quite, but, you know. You can carry a tune. Kinda. Music Meister's only character I know is canonically Inquire. School, not church. Some barbershop too. High school specifically. Went to Japan with my competition group. It's fun. It's good times. Once in a lifetime opportunity. Shoot, I'd love to go back. We try not to remember a lot of the Arrowverse, Adam, around these parts. You thieves! You thieves! You very little thieves! I blame Mav. I do too. Mav blames Mav. Okay. That's fine. It's fair enough. I guess we could all blame Mav. Type hashtag blame Mav in the chat. I love how Mav was the first one to blame himself. Excellent.
Praetor Amalthus.
Yeah, first-hand knowledge that he's
The
blaming.
boy has arrived, Your Eminence.
Fair enough.
Thank you.
Fair enough.
So you're Rex. I've heard much.
Hi, you're not the Praetor, are you?
Huh? No way.
Indeed. I am Amalthus. I understand your surprise. I imagine you expected somebody older.
We heard that you were Cole's driver. Your Eminence. Sorry.
No need for formalities. I am a mere representative of the Praetorium.
Uh-huh.
The name Praetor is simply a decoration, if you will.
Face is a
In any
decoration,
case, we're
if
the
you
same,
will.
You and I. Aegis drivers. I consider us equals.
I feel a bit better now you've put it that way. Your Eminence.
You're different somehow. I seem to recall a more forceful personality.
Yep.
Oh, I almost forgot. Here.
He didn't point him at him, fools. He just held it out. Calm
I
down.
got this from Cole. He said it belonged to you. Please.
Ah, Cole. That brings back memories.
We're looking for a way to Elysium. Cole told us that you would know the way.
He should.
I have to get to Elysium. To save Allrest, any way I can. I mean, we won't know for sure what we can do until we get there, I suppose. But if the stories are true, it's somewhere we can all live safely. It has to be real.
Long ago, too long ago, I used to think like you. Indeed, it led me to climb the World Tree. However, I did not find Elysium or the Architect. I believe it was because I was unworthy.
With a face like that, I'm not surprised. That or it's your gray blue
Rex,
skin.
I know your desire
That must be
all
it.
too well. I shall help you on your quest.
Really? Oh, thank you so much.
No need for thanks. This may be my destiny. The reason I've lived all these years. And now,
Pyra. My name is Pyra.
I would be honored to have a moment alone with Pyra. I'd like to reminisce a little.
Uh-huh.
So Old Man Cole really did know the Praetor. Who'd have thought?
World is small place.
You mean Minoth?
Will Pyra
Not
be
Cole.
okay by herself?
He's the Praetor, dimwit. What's he gonna do, eat her?
Back there,
I mean,
I felt something weird for a second.
there's some irony in that.
What? Rex?
It felt like we were talking to that Malos guy.
You're imagining things. You know he's Malos's driver and it's messing with your head.
They not seem alike to me.
No, I know. It was just for an instant.
It was for
Just
several
one moment
instants,
where
really.
I couldn't tell if we were talking to the Praetor or Malos. Sorry, I'm not explaining it well.
There are blades who are influenced a lot by their drivers during resonance.
Mm-hmm.
Their appearance, their personality. That's probably all it is.
Perhaps it was due to your bond with Pyra. That could have heightened your perception of such things.
Or a little bit of column A, B, and C.
It was painted 1,500 years ago. Even through exposure to the elements, it has never needed repair, always as pristine as the day it was made. The technique is long forgotten. I often wonder if we are growing as a people, or in fact, regressing. What do you think?
Well, I'm just amazed at how little you've changed. Has nobody ever wondered about that?
I am Indaline, and the driver of an Aegis. It keeps me young.
If you say so. Why do this now, though? You've never let anyone go there before, have you?
Times change, Mithra. So do people.
That's not an answer.
I would like to believe there is one who can reach the Architect and save this dying world. Is that really so strange?
And Rex is the one.
Would you have resonated with him if he did not hold such potential?
Welcome back. We missed you, Pyra. Let's save, because we got through a lot of cutscenes and junk. And we don't want to lose all of that work. I almost walked the wrong damn way. I'm so directionally challenged, I could play a game 16 times, which I am close to for this one, mind you, and still sometimes lose my way. More cutscenes.
Still intact after all these centuries. Amazing. Pinnacle of flesh-eater technology. Tenacious creatures, humans.
I'm so sorry to do this to you.
What is this, a Sony game? No, but I mean, Xenosaga had almost egregiously long cutscenes. Like that, we're talking like ratio-wise, we're talking like Metal Gear Solid 4 levels of cutscenery. Xenosaga games were kind of notorious for that.
I see.
Wait till
Very
we get to
well.
Xenoblade 3. I mean, Xenoblade 3's cutscenes weren't that bad.
It appears Senator Roderick paid a visit to the Praetorium last night, off the record. Did you know that?
No. I haven't heard anything from His Majesty. Why now, I wonder? I can't imagine he was just paying his respects.
Do you think it's something to do with the excavation? Temperantia?
The issue His Majesty mentioned. If that is the case, he must be making covert deals with the Praetorium. Curse that man.
Ooh, she mad. She mad. I wouldn't want to make Morag mad. Angry Morag is dangerous, Morag. Maybe it's hard for me to remember. It's my memory on Xenoblade 3 is a little skewed right now, even though I've played through it 3 times. 4? 3? One of those. Including a 100% run. Because right now Mary and I are going through all of the cutscenes on it, and so that's skewing my memory of it, because we're just watching cutscenes. So I don't remember.
Sincere apologies, everyone, but I come with an urgent request.
Somebody's on some bull.
Please go to the audience chamber at once.
Sure. Homecoming. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. I know the one you're talking about. Oh, listen to those harmonies. That is chef's kiss. Gosh, that could be Chanticleer almost. If you know nothing about choral music, then I wouldn't expect you to know who Chanticleer is. But if you do like choral music and Christmas music, I would look up Christmas with Chanticleer. Screw you, Spencer. You are not. Christmas with Chanticleer, Ave Maria. Gorgeous song.
As you may know, there is a demilitarized zone between Moradane and Uriah.
I'm
Temperantia. Think of it as a buffer.
Kiss
between
my
the two
whole
nations.
white ass, man.
We've received word of fighting in the area. Moradane are in possession of a Titan weapon. They're advancing as we speak towards the Urian garrison.
Impossible.
Well, the two countries' Titans are at their closest right now.
You're saying we were waiting for a chance to strike? Unthinkable. Our people would never go to war against His Majesty's will.
At any rate, we must investigate.
Yes, you're right. Praetor, I beg your leave. We need to find out what's going on. Your Eminence,
Thank you.
Peace.
Your Eminence, we...
Might I ask you to assist Special Inquisitor Morag in her investigation?
Yes.
We have no reason to refuse, and you needn't worry about me.
I am quite grateful to hear that.
Let's go after them. Hurry.
Party formation is small. Is small now. Pitter patter, pitter patter, pitter patter. My dumb butt walked in the wrong direction. Oh. What is das? Message. Message. That. Yes. Yes.
Who's responsible for this?
Your mum.
Preparations are still ongoing. If we attack now, we could...
What have you done,
Ooh,
Senator Roderick?
she pissed.
Special Inquisitor, what are you doing here?
The Emperor ordered that the dig be halted. He was very specific, Senator. If you've restarted it, you have violated His Majesty's will.
The Emperor doesn't understand Mor Ardane's urgent lack of resources. This is for the Empire.
Your patriotism is touching. But that doesn't explain why you're waging war with Uriah!
It wasn't me. I did not give that order. Even I would never dream of declaring war without His Majesty's express consent.
So who in the...
Morag!
Who are these people busting in here?
This is the driver of the Aegis. You are to afford him the same respect as me.
Mm-hmm.
This is him? I heard the rumors, but this boy?
Don't be rude about it.
Wow. Am I really that famous?
Do you have any idea?
You're the Aegis's driver.
Water tower?
So yes.
So less famous, more infamous.
Yeah, you know, column A, column B.
Morag? Is Mor Ardane really attacking?
They are, as much as I hate to admit it.
Tell me, what's going on?
What is his accent? Japanese, Irish? Japanese, Welsh, actually, I believe.
Tricky indeed. If this escalates into war,
Though I think there is some Irish, depending on
The timing is all wrong. We can't
depending on
win
the
this
voice.
fight. Not now.
Sounds like you were planning to start this sooner or later, sly rat.
Maybe save the accusations for now.
But the Empire never really wanted a war, did it?
That core crystal. Don't tell me you're the...
Answer me.
You're right.
Mithra?
Who stands to gain from an Ardanian-Urian war?
Who gains... You don't mean...
Jin and Tona. It's very possible.
But how?
More than possible.
Maybe just
One might say likely.
Master Pawn.
I wish I could believe that.
Inquisitor Morag, please. You are the only one who can put a stop to this.
You're the only one who can clean up my
Don't you
mess.
think? But I'm not going to sit back and watch. Bridget?
Right.
Morag.
Rex, this is an Imperial matter. We can't ask for your aid in this affair.
Not if it's really a coincidence, like Tora said. But if Tona are really involved, doesn't that make this our problem too?
But...
Think of it as compensation for the water tower. How's that?
I knew you'd go there.
You're so noble, it hurts.
Very well. Can I ask you to help me again?
Yep,
of course.
We're on the case.
Yes, of course.
I'll accompany you.
Fam?
What's happening in Temperantia right now? It's being led by a weaponized Titan, correct? My power doesn't only affect blades, it also works against Titans. I am certain I can be of assistance. Besides? I have the strangest feeling that I'm somehow meant to be there.
That's very unfortunate.
Fan Lenorn. You.
How do we get to Temperantia? We do cartwheels. What do you think, Tora? Yep, time to take the ship. I told him to start swimming. Start now. I'll need the head start. That's pretty funny, actually. Time to take the ship.
Hey, remind me again why we're bringing this spanner.
Because this sounds like fun.
We're not on holiday here.
I've heard a lot about these Torna people.
They're the ones collecting core crystals, yeah?
And besides, I can't pretend this doesn't concern us too.
Hmm.
Not when they're calling themselves Torna.
Shalad?
All right, let's go. All right, let's equip some blades here. Oh, I've got them all. I've got them all bonded to Rex right now, don't I? Okay, we can do that.
Boring. I pride
And that,
myself on
that's
being
fine.
a good teammate.
I think. Actually, yeah, I already got electricity. Her, light, earth, ice, back. Yeah, all right, good enough.
Lady Morag, greetings. I have news from the front. Our Titan weapon has crossed the central border.
Indeed.
It's advancing at about 40 Titan pets per hour.
I want to get in front of it. Is there a suitable place to dock?
There's a bay fairly close by. If you dock there, you should be able to get to the cliffs above it.
Understood. Go!
Yes, ma'am.
Where is... Am I tripping? Oh, yeah, Wolfrick's right there. Okay. Give you Zeke. Yeah, you know what? We can start swapping over now. Actually, we'll hold off just a little longer on you. Just in case I get the itch.
Let's show them a thing or three. Let's keep this up. Time for secret Topple yep. Lord, why not? Righto. Hey, hang on a sec. I dropped my contact lens.
That's not the first time either. Are you sure you should be dropping it that much?
Don't laugh at my prince. He keeps needing new contacts, and so we end up poor.
Rough. Let's do that. I don't need to worry about having that one on right now.
Well done. Maybe yes, we'll beat them with the power of the sword. Let's show them a thing or three. Maybe we'll get out and try to keep it up. Let's do it your way. Electric. Launch.
Let's pile on.
Actually, you know what? I do get Zeke basically from here on. Okay, yeah. So let's do that. Hit this time. Why am I blind? There you are. Yep, move you. And move you. That way. I can do this.
I've been so bored. I was about to go out hunting solo.
Oh, give me that attitude.
Ready for departure, Master.
Don't expect me to do everything for you.
Ready for departure, Master.
Alright, who are you in? Okay, yep, that's good. I'm good with that. And go with that. Okay.
Okay, break! Time to take you down.
Well done. Maybe we're not.
Quicken arts.
My thoughts exactly.
Quicken arts.
Why not? Topple up.
Focus. Focus. Someone called for Faroon?
Rush down.
Hey, watch!
Dark.
Take this!
Stronghold.
The Empire's most powerful blade, eh? Not bad at all.
And you thought Pandoria was the strongest blade?
I mean, Pandoria is a pretty darn powerful blade.
Let's show them a thing or three.
Maybe we'll get. Come on then, Rex.
Bullseye!
Quicken arts. I know
What do you mean? You can jump in Xenoblade 1. Or are you talking about in battle? Because in battle, no. There's no jumping in battle. Yeah, no. Not a thing in any of them.
I'm here. Not to boast, but that was spectacular, right, Gramps? Remember, Rex?
Pride comes before a fall. Indeed.
It's the dawn of a new day. Let me read you the agenda for today.
Her texture's not loading in? Huh. There we go. That looks better. That was weird. That looks like a right mess over there.
How awful.
They didn't stand a chance.
Nope.
Look,
they had a bad
over
day.
there.
Watch out! Here it comes!
Everyone, okay?
Just about, I think.
We have to stop it.
How do we do that?
On its back, there's an Ardanium drive mechanism. If we can somehow sever the cables connecting it to each leg, its energy supply will be cut
Okay.
off.
I don't know
It'll
why that's
stop.
being done.
Lady Mithra, I presume you'll be able to destroy them.
Good plan.
Sure, that sounds like a feasible measure. That is,
Yeah.
if we don't mind reducing the whole area to ashes.
What do you mean?
I read instruction manuals. It's my job to know these things. The weapon is powered by vapor.
I want something to idly push while fighting.
The gas it makes is completely unstable. The slightest shock and we have a giant explosion on our hands. There was an accident here just 3 months ago because we didn't see how unstable it was.
If we just attacked without realizing that.
Oh, damn it!
Why make a weapon that dangerous?
As long as we got the weapon inside enemy lines. Destroying the weapon would destroy them too. That was the justification given.
That's so cold, it's almost impressive.
It's rude is what it
That's
is.
exactly why the Emperor called a halt to the excavation.
Can we get other people on board?
The control center is protected by 10 layers of armor.
10's a
The
lot.
chances of it being breached or destroyed are low. But that armor is limited. It doesn't entirely cover the energy cables.
So, it's them or nothing.
How we
Indeed.
get up on Titan's back?
We jump. It's gonna be a long way down. But this is anime.
Up ahead.
So we'll be fine.
There's a spot where the cliff juts out. If we can get up there, we'll be able to jump onto its back.
But if our timing's off, we go head first down to the bottom of the cliff.
Too bad this
We'd
is a
have to
monster
make it
hunter with no
across,
fall damage.
Avoiding its attacks all the while.
I'll take care of it.
Van?
I mean, I'll stop the Titan moving. While it's stopped, you all jump onto its back.
Fan, you All right then. But you better be careful.
Don't worry. I will.
Then let's go.
Let's give the game the old save.
Okay. Break! Time to take you down.
I'll let you know if you start
Topple them! Haywire, chainsaw! Why not?
Draw the enemy's attention.
Win! Go for it!
This is unexpected.
Why not?
I can feel my blood boiling over.
I like your attitude.
Calm down, Zenobia. Need you to find some chill.
What have
Okay.
we here?
If you don't mind. Just find
Almost
a little.
there. Ah! We can't get closer.
Allow me.
Fam.
Leave her. She'll be fine. Trust me.
Yep. Yeah, see?
Let's move.
Yeah.
Told it to take a Xanax. Well, you force-fed a Xanax, now let's move.
What?
Oh, yay.
Independent defense mechanism. Ardanian technology. My apologies.
Why would you even bloody make something like that?
Rich later, fight now.
Fair enough, Mia. Fair enough. Alright, let's hurry up and kick its ass. Shan't be difficult.
I'm going all in.
Quicken arts.
Quicken
arts. I'm here.
Haywire, change.
It didn't connect. The time to defend is now.
Here
Go for it.
Cold feather. Let's aim even higher.
I like your attitude.
Yeah, get rid of the power lines first. Let's do that.
Everyone's getting psyched. Heavy hitter.
Alright, it's the start. Boop.
It stopped.
Yes, seems like it.
It's you. I thought it might be.
Hey, chingada.
Jin.
I knew it.
So this is Jin, leader of Torna. I am Fan Lenoren. As envoy of Praetor Malthus, I am bringing you into custody.
How ironic that you should speak his name with that face, oblivious to everything, even your own identity.
What? Do you know something about...
And you,
What
Aegis,
is up with the textures?
don't you dare stand there, acting like you're not involved in all this.
All right. Then tell me this. Why are you, who fought alongside us to defeat Malos, now standing by his side?
Jin fought against him.
Uh-huh.
It's very simple. I realized he had the right of it. That's all.
It's only very specific textures that aren't loading right now. I don't quite understand why.
I don't think it's as simple as that at all.
So clever. You always were too clever for your own good.
Sorry. That's just the way I am.
Mithra, don't tell me.
Yes. He's a blade too. He was the strongest blade in Torna, until it fell in the war.
It fell, says the girl who sank it.
A blade?
There were none stronger, yet none kinder either. And no one who hated to fight more than him. Why, Jin, what changed?
What if I told you it was your fault?
Mine.
If you hadn't sealed yourself away, then she'd still...
Oh. So that's it.
That core crystal.
His texture's not loading is really annoying to me right now. I don't know why they're not.
It's like blood.
Careful. That crystal isn't normal.
I've seen that happen before, just not on any of my playthroughs.
Put away your sword. My ability is to restrict a blade's every action. As long as you are a blade, there is nothing you can do to escape its clutch.
Wait, restricting Blade's powers? Then before, was that...
Go ahead and try.
One second here. Let's figure out what is going on. What is up? Nope. Got that maxed out. Got that maxed out. So there shouldn't be any issues with the overclock settings.
Ultra slash.
I don't know. It's just being dumb right now, I guess.
Well done. Maybe we're not. Now.
You put your feet up on the wall.
Radiance. Try to keep that.
No face, no
Grip, draw the enemy's attention.
done. Swallow.
Yeah!
Get up.
Not to be unnoticed. The time
What is a blade to a warrior? Empty moment.
Zenobia!
I'm here. Don't go
Skyward
easy
slash.
on him. You can stay in the Empire. Fall behind those
Heavy hitter!
chose well.
Heavy hitter!
And bye-bye.
How is he
Now
still
Mithra's
moving?
textures aren't loading right.
Even that Petroka girl couldn't withstand it.
No, it's working. His powers are certainly limited now. But Jin, he's one of the most powerful blades in history.
Even so, we can beat him. We just have to work together.
I don't think so.
What? Fan!
You are no slave. Be free now.
Mods taking a toll? I don't have any mods attached to Xenoblade 2. None that would be showing up on this file. The only mod that I have on Xenoblade 2 is one that color swaps the Master Driver armor
Fan.
to match Ion.
No. No.
Honestly, it's probably the poor optimization for Xenoblade 2.
Jin! Why the hell would you do this? What good does it do you?
Why, you ask? Then let me ask you this. Blades are granted phenomenal power from our Creator on high, yet we are doomed to never remember. Why?
What?
She'll be fine. Oh wait, this isn't Star Wars.
What allows mankind, no, all life to grow, change, evolve.
That's
But
funny.
blades are fleeting. When we return to our cores, our memories are lost, our growth snatched away forever.
People aren't so different.
Man's life too has an end, yes. However, though each individual life is fleeting, you pass on your memories, allowing you to grow as a species, as a culture. Why does Indal control all the core crystals? By controlling the moment of every blade's birth, they enslave our entire kind. How is that fair? We have no culture because Indal decrees it. Because that's what your kind do.
Jin!
Why are you the masters and we the slaves? It is we who embody the very nature of this world.
Blades embody the world. I don't get what you're...
If you saw the last state of humanity, you'd understand. Now that you have come this far, there can be no turning back. But I'm afraid your journey ends here.
Rough day, Jin.
Why now?
Hey, now's our chance! Huh? What are you standing around for? Show that scumbag what's what! What?
It's Akos.
Malos sent me. Time to make an exit. Ready?
Who says we're going to let you go?
You really don't understand, do you? You really think this is over?
What the? How? We cut the bloody cable!
Certainly. But some energy still remains deep in its core. Don't you see? It's like a blade weapon. Well, you seem busy. I'll leave you to it. Bye.
Wait!
Yeah, just gotta deal with this again.
This'll be a walk in the park.
Okay, now Mithra's textures are fine.
No one's burned.
So good choice.
Hit it, no side. This is where we prove ourselves.
This is raging fire.
This won't be that. Like your attitudes.
Raging
Is not to be underestimated.
Yeah! Ha! Heavy hitter. No effect.
This is
Break now.
down.
Electric. Heavy hitter. Stronghold.
Bridget, none can withstand my flame.
Ah, I missed. Stronghold.
Haywire, chainsaw!
Try calming me down.
It'll be fine. We can turn it around.
Easy enough.
I don't get it. I'm meant to be a driver now. I have a blade of my own. But I couldn't do anything. Fine. Nothing's changed. I'm just as weak as I've always been. Jin, what happened to make you like this?
What is that?
Dad! Orion army! So many of them! What?
So for whatever reason, it just seems to be the cutscenes in Temperantia right now that are the issue.
Shit! Who gave that damn order?
At this rate, I don't think there's any stopping them.
How so?
They think Mor Ardain attacked them illegally, with no declaration of war.
This is bad. If someone doesn't explain what's really going on...
But there's no time for that.
So what? We just give up?
Heavy cannons. That's Uriah's main weapon.
Here too. More Ardain also readying artillery.
I don't care if we're not gonna make it in time. We need to get to Uriah.
Right.
Wait!
Hello, Indol. Well, Jen's textures are fine there.
You little scamp. Do you know how much the core you took was worth? I stole it from the castle. 3 years it took me to get it. And now...
Please! She's barely 10 years old!
Silence! Stay out of it! If you die, it'll be as good as new. You brought this on yourself.
Bad day for you. Should have tried to kill a little kid.
From now on, I'll protect you. I'll keep you safe. Always. My name is Jin. What's yours?
Laura.
Yeah, it looks like it was just the Temperantia cutscenes for some weird reason.
It seems like sending Alkos was the right choice. You all right?
I've been through worse. I can handle it.
Jin, I swear I'll make your dream come true. So stop putting yourself at risk.
There's still time.
Is that part of your dream, too? What are we, in the end? This hunger I feel, this thirst, is it really my own? Or is it someone else's? Sometimes I can't tell. Tell me, Jin, are you really here? I don't know where I really am.
You're starting to sound like a human.
Oh, yeah?
Perhaps we're not so different after all. Humans and blades.
That's a lot of big fish.
What's the deal with this ceasefire?
A tribunal, it looks like. Praetor on Malthus is here in person. And who's going to argue with the Praetor?
Does he have any clue how many men we lost? If those Ardanians get away with this, Architect, damn it. Quit your grumbling, mate. All this is way beyond our pay grade.
You got that right. We're all just faceless cannon fodder to the bigwigs. CO says jump, we jump.
Only special people can pass. Sorry, Rex. You may be the Aegis' driver, but you don't count, I guess.
My deepest thanks to you for agreeing to this ceasefire. Queen Rakura, Emperor Nile.
As I recall from the Assyrian treaty of 350 years ago, the Praetorium was to refrain from intervention in times of war. And yet here you are intervening. But I trust you have a suitable justification, Your Eminence.
Naturally. But first, to ensure impartiality in these negotiations, may I present Nira, acting chairman of the Argentum Trade Guild. Furthermore, representing the Tantalese, His Highness the Crown Prince Ozikairos Brunev Tantal will also be attending.
Ozikairos, that's a name.
The Crown Prince, the prodigal Prince of Tantal.
Excuse me, that's the Zekinator. Address him properly. Show some respect.
What a spectacle! Seems the Praetor has as much clout around here as ever.
Could we not just take them out here and now?
Good point. All the principal nations' heads gathered here? It'd make things easy later.
The way to the World Tree must first be opened. Wiping out mankind is the easy part. We could manage that ourselves.
Even so.
That isn't our only goal, remember? We must wait for the stage to be set.
Is Jin serious about this?
Yeah. I've been wondering that myself.
Oh, he's serious. He always is.
Too serious.
He will
He could use his
annihilate
Xanax, too.
mankind, and then he will kill the architect.
You're up here, Jin. I need you here.
Now,
Okay.
it seems Mor Ardain has been accused of a unilateral breach of treaty in this matter. Emperor Nile, I open the floor to you. Is there anything you wish to say?
While we are still conducting investigations into the cause, it cannot be denied that weaponry belonging to our forces was discharged against Uriah. Regardless of any possible reason and circumstance, we are prepared to offer recompense for this grave offense.
So you want to settle this with money?
We will provide any compensation deemed necessary.
Perhaps I'm misunderstanding. To my ears, it sounds almost as if you mean to imply that the blame for these offenses does not lie with your majesty at all.
Correct.
We are investigating.
You can hear.
I ask that we not draw any hasty conclusions.
What need is there for investigation? I believe a cause has already been established. There are witnesses.
And that would be? What a preposterous notion.
Of high-level political
Are
intrigue.
merely a terrorist group. How could they possibly command that measure of...
It's the truth. I, Ozyclyrus, swear this in the name of King Eulogimenos Tantal.
That's also a
Can
name.
confirm ex-chairman Banner give these people some kind of supplies. Military supplies, methinks. And in great number, yes.
But why would...
What if I were to tell you that the Aegis Malus, who raised the world 5 centuries ago, was involved?
Ridiculous. Everyone knows he disappeared in a blaze of flame.
He's very much alive, believe me. That arsehole, I mean, the Aegis, has confronted us in person. And if my word is not enough for you...
Then I present Mithra.
A blade? But that core crystal...
This is another Aegis, named Mithra. Your Highness has heard of her, surely?
So the rumors that reached us were true. Who is its driver?
If you knew that, I dare say your surprise would be even greater. But that is not the matter we are here to discuss, Your Highness. This is a dire situation.
It's an understatement. You know, fate of the
6
world,
o'clock already.
all that.
Mithra's been in there for a long time now.
Oh,
We've just
Rex,
gotta
that's
trust
because
them.
politics
They're
is
dealing with the leaders of
real
whole
slow moving.
nations. It's not like there's anything you or me can do to help.
I've noticed something about Malos. He's an Aegis, but you wouldn't know it from how he's fighting. I'm pretty sure he's damaged in some way.
You mean he can't use the full extent of his powers?
The wounds I dealt in our battle long ago may not be completely healed. His end goal is Elysium. He wants to go back to the place he was born. There he can heal until his powers have recovered. If Malos is allowed to restore himself,
The horrors of 5 centuries past will return.
or worse still, Malos's goal is simple. He means to destroy humanity in its entirety.
Why would anyone desire that?
Perhaps he doesn't even need a reason.
Some
It seems to
people
be
are
a
just
deep-seated
broken
drive.
inside.
An instinct. As natural as breathing.
All of this is my responsibility.
Praetor Amalthus? Whatever do you mean?
It was none other than I who awakened Malos and unleashed him upon the world.
So, Your Eminence, the rumor that you were once Malos's driver is...
I never intended to obscure the truth. It is writ plain for all to see in history books. I was a fool. It was to prevent such foolishness,
That's a word for it,
that all passage to the World Tree was forbidden after the Aegis War. However, it has become apparent that the laws of men do not apply to Malos.
No. What gave you that idea?
The time may have come to lift that restriction. I appreciate this.
Don't think you've earned my trust. But since Rex is going to Elysium, their paths are bound to cross. That's all.
I'm surprised. You seem so devoted to the boy.
It's for both our sakes. But you, Amalthus, who is it that you're living for?
Myself, because I'm a selfish jackass.
Poppy will guard you again.
More cutscene.
I guess they did call her a goddess. The state funeral makes sense. Shouldn't you be with him?
He's a boy. Best not to bother them at times like this.
I expected you to be more clingy. You really are different from her.
Actually, letting him be was more her idea than mine.
Really? Pirates? Get out. So wait, you're saying you want to go be
What's up,
king,
T-Jazz?
or
I'll burn you.
what? I kid. Sheesh.
Hope you're doing well, bud.
It's weird, though.
What is?
I mean, don't you think it's odd? Normally, if a blade or its driver dies, it'll just go back to being a core crystal. So why is Fan just dead?
I did wonder the same thing. There's only one way I know for a dead blade to keep its physical form. Remember Minoth? I mean Cole. He was a flesh eater.
Yeah.
But Fan wasn't a flesh eater. I can say that for sure.
What's that?
That's the shape of Fan's core crystal. Well, how it used to be.
But now it's a triangle.
Rex and I are quite a unique case, but this is different still.
How is it different?
If a blade shares its core with another, its shape changes in a uniform fashion. In our case, the center part went to Rex, and the outer part to us. I don't know why that is, but it seems to be a rule.
But Fan's isn't like that.
Exactly. It looks more like someone stole her core, doesn't it?
Hmm. Indeed. Yes, Tantel is next. Well, after the battleship investigation, and then Tantel. Yeah. Yeah, Tantel's got some great music. I mean, the whole game has great music, really. But Tantel has some of my favorite. Hey, what's up, Nacho? Hope you are doing well, bud.
My apologies. Did I keep you waiting?
No, not really. What were you doing?
I was cleansing the core crystals. It markedly increases their resonance success rate. Bonding with a crystal carries certain risks, you understand.
I know.
When I became the driver of an Aegis, this power was awakened in me.
So, I might be able to do it too?
Who knows? Different people are cut out for different things.
Right, yeah.
Now then, my work is done for the day. Come with me.
A special envoy? To Tantor?
Surprised that wasn't a game mechanic.
Me?
I mean...
Correct. Behold.
That's what the boosters are for. Kind of.
As a salvager, I imagine you are already aware, but this is Allrest, the world we currently inhabit. We make our home on Titans, moving in circles around the world tree. And here...
Beyond
lies
those,
the
there
great
wouldn't be
void.
that much room for a mechanic like that.
This void...
The power Rex
came
gets
into
is
being
better anyway.
500 years ago. It did not exist prior to that.
So I've heard. It's in our way anyway. It stopped us reaching the world tree.
The Great Void is carved from the Cloud Sea by a monstrous beast known as Ophion.
Wait,
Correct.
You mean that thing?
To be precise, it is an artifice, a servant of the Aegis.
Of Mithra?
So if that thing is Mithra's, then what did it attack us for? Doesn't make sense.
Ophion was felled in the ancient battle with Malos, sinking below the clouds. This means someone must have revived it.
Correct.
And you're saying that someone was Zeke's home country, Tantal?
Yes. They gave Ophion one directive: to ensure that none approach the World Tree. They sought to prevent a repeat of the horrors of the Aegis War, so an obstacle was created, the Great Void.
How did they manage a feat like that?
As I've said,
How indeed?
Mankind is regressing. Only one artifact remains that can rescind Ophion's orders, and it lies in Tantal.
It's called the Omega Fetter, and it's guarded by the royal family. I'll take you to it.
I've prepared your envoy documents already. Your quest is to set foot in Elysium, correct? Malos and his ilk will surely seek the Omega Fetter for themselves. I would ask you to reach Elysium before they do, and inform me of what you find there. Do it as a favor for a once foolish old man.
Still foolish old man.
And so that people may have a future in this dying world.
I will be right back. I gotta take a leak. So I'm gonna save, because I'm intelligent. And then I will be right back. Citation needed? Well, okay. I can't provide citation for that, jackass. All right. We are back. Thank you. Let's get a move on. I really do love Mithra's design. Music could put anybody to sleep with how soothing it is. Yep. And I have, in fact, fallen asleep to it before. I've left the, there's some, like, extended cut versions of it on YouTube, and I've just let that play on, like, either a TV or a Bluetooth speaker. It works. You almost fell asleep to it just now? Nice. Certainly easy to do if you're already tired.
We can reach Tantal by ship, but once we're there, we'll need to do a spot of walking.
So we're traveling with Shell-led here? Never thought I'd see the day.
I think you'll find I make a fantastic ally.
You do, Zeke. You do.
Zeke, not so great.
You're one of the best party members ever.
Shipwrecked by tomorrow.
That's rude.
Cheeky furball.
We're all gonna die.
Hey, Zeke. You said before that Torna concerned you too. What did you mean by that?
What? Oh, yeah, that. I don't know about those clans, but Torna, the country that fell 500 years ago, they were the ancestors of us Tantalese. The people of Tantal are descended from Adam, the hero of Torna, who escaped its destruction.
So, after Pyra fell asleep, Adam escaped to Tantal?
That's right.
That is the first I've heard of it. I have studied much history, but this story never featured. Most peculiar.
We're humble. Don't really like to brag about it. The only real trace left is in this here sigil of the royal family.
So why did you awaken Hayes?
Because her power was of great use to me. Indol has found itself under attack from Torna a number of times. She was necessary in driving them back.
Really? Then why don't you seem to have any others? Blades, that is.
Driver though I may be, I am no fighter. Besides, I find the warrior monks here so reliable. They get the job done.
If you say so. I wonder, do you know why Torna are using the name of a dead country?
Jin was a blade of Torna once. Loyalty or nostalgia? Who can say? Perhaps both.
Is that really all there is to it?
You don't think so?
I don't know much about what happened while I slept. There are no written records, either. All we have is stories passed down.
And you think that is insufficient? History
Clearly it is
a murky thing. Only those present can truly know what took place.
But weren't you one of those present?
And that is why I offer you my cooperation.
I guess we'll find out if we go to Tantal.
one of the common criticisms in the fandom and reasons for why Xenoblade 2 is typically people's least favorite in the fandom, Mav, is that the voice acting's pretty inconsistent outside of a couple of performances. And that's a legitimate criticism, too. Like, the voice acting can be very inconsistent at times, even within just the same characters.
Tensions seem high.
From what I gather, it seems an official summit is to be held between Mor Ardain and Uriah.
A summit? You mean about the recent penship? But I thought...
Didn't Praetor Amalthus get him to stop and sort it all out?
Perhaps there are some discussions they would prefer Indol not to be privy to.
Besides, Uriah doesn't like to associate too closely with Indol. They'd hate to be seen as acquiescing to the Praetor's will. Got to keep up appearances, you know.
Acquiescing? You what?
Like letting him tell them what's what.
For such a spanner, you sure use some big words. How come?
Stop calling me that! Buzz off, kitty no-mates! Anyway, this summit would explain why Morag isn't
Not
around.
yet.
Indeed. She has much to attend to.
Shared sovereignty over Gormott.
Yes. I don't think anything less will be sufficient to placate them.
The Senate would never
I think you
approve
did
it.
space out when I responded.
I can overrule them by decree.
'Cause that's exactly what
Of
I
course,
addressed.
I would need to secure Senator Roderick's cooperation.
Imperial decree? If it's come to that, well, then I cannot dissent. I cannot help but admire your courage, your majesty.
That means a lot, coming from you.
Acting Chairman Nira Nira.
Sorry for intrude. Is emergency, so Nira Nira take liberty of drop by unannounced.
You certainly look troubled, Chairman. So, what is this emergency you speak of?
Well,
More like siesta in your case, Adam.
So, we can make our way to Tantal from here. I assume the Praetor has a ship waiting for us.
Hey, Shalad.
What?
Are we really gonna just leave Morag behind?
Who's leaving anyone? She's got her own priorities, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, have some coffee or something. Or tea if you don't drink
Anyway,
coffee.
her schedule is filled with official duties right now.
For sure. It's just a bit of a shame is all. You know, since we came all this way together.
I guess I know how you feel, chum. Huh? Speak of the devil?
Look like she's on business.
Banner's going for the summit.
On top of everything, an assassination attempt?
If blood gets spilled at the summit, it'll mean war.
War's good for business, after all. I guess he wants to use that to get himself back in with the guild.
Why, that little? I was wondering where he'd slunk off to. What a sneaky git.
It seems Acting Chairman Nira wishes to take care of this incident covertly, to avoid it reflecting badly upon the Guild.
That's politics for you.
If we mobilize the army, the whole thing will become public.
Oh, I get it. So we're a more convenient solution.
I'm not forcing you. If you refuse, Bridget and I will do what we can alone.
Ah, come off it, lady. You wouldn't even think of dragging us into this if you thought you could handle it on your own.
I suppose not. You know Bana as well as I. There's no telling what he might be plotting.
According to Acting Chairman Nira, several giant weapons were being built at the factory where we last saw him. And one of them is currently unaccounted for.
Giant weapons.
Got it. Besides, you know, we've got our own score to settle with him.
Thank you. It will be easier to focus on my duties knowing you are on the case. Good luck.
Leave it to us.
That's the first main quest in a while that actually interrupted the flow of the game. Does not often do that. Not often at all. A turkin, not a turducken. That reminds me, what the heck am I making for dinner tonight? I know it's only like 3:30, so I'm not eating for at least a few more hours, but what am I making? I think rigatoni with some Italian sausage. Think's what I have written down. Andrew about to send you something to look at on the cord. I've got the cord pulled up on my other monitor. And I've got Streamlabs over that. So I can see you sending me stuff. That's pretty not bad. That's pretty not bad. See, nothing is changing when I hit. Let's see. Maybe it's because I've got too much going on, but it didn't, nothing changed for me. I'm digging it. I'm digging it so far. Conceptually, I am 100% here for it. Goodness gracious. One there and one there. Yep.
Wow! World has many amazing places in it! We discovered good place.
Sorry guys, I got sent something real quick that I need to take a quick peek at. That. Uh-huh. This. This up here, this over here, these. Okay. For that. I'm not sure if you're still in the chat, Marcos, but very few notes. Very few notes. Give me 1 second, actually. Hold on. This will take 2 seconds. Holy moly. Okay. Yeah, these are important notes. Da, da, da. No changes there. Yeah, no worries. No worries, Marcos. All right. Da, da, da. Hey, what's up, Corey? Okay. I'll finish those notes shortly. The funniest thing about these bots is they're actually getting dumber. Oh, was there a bot in... Oh, I guess there was a bot in on the Twitch chat. I got you. Okay. Outstanding. Appreciate that. Thank you, Marcos. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Proper flows for Rex to figure out everything on his own. Yeah, got it. On it. It's covered. I got this. Dun, dun, dun.
Wow! World has many amazing places in it!
We discovered good place.
We always discover good place. All places good place. Because all places are places with friends.
Stop everything! Hold it!
What? Who's you?
Don't play dumb! Poison! That food is poisoned!
Poison? You kids crazy in brains.
We're past talking! Quick, grab him!
Yeah!
I'm sure the king will break.
Why not? Why not? I know
Shine! Boom! Laser!
Seeker time to shine!
I'm here! Don't go easy on me! I'm tired of waiting.
Yep! Sword bash!
Are you ready for Poppy's fire? You can do it, Rex!
spinning egg!
Threat level is significant. Does anyone call that maroon?
Please wait.
Papoonin! What are you doing here?
What silly question. It's Papoonin who hire world-famous band of gourmet chefs, fire dragons.
World famous?
Gourmet chefs.
Mm-hmm. That's why they didn't put
Martin,
up much of a
very
fight.
Insistent, want only very best food for important summit. Pepunin work wings to bone finding chefs, and now what this?
So you mean...
These guys are...
Just a bunch of cooks.
I did think they were not putting up much of a fight.
Then this food is actually...
Imagine a Xenoblade with a Turkin as a party member. Oh gosh. That would be something.
Delicious. I could eat this stuff forever.
What friend doing? Very expensive food now go to waste.
Sorry! We really did think they were here to murder someone.
Murder? What this nonsense, friends, talk? I demand compensation. Friends have no idea how much time and money Pepunin spends on this.
An explosion?
Huh? From where?
Hey, what's going on?
Explosion in the hangar! Right when everyone was busy with Queen Rakura's arrival. It's really bad.
The Queen is here? This is it?
Rex, we need to hurry.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Hey, wait! Hey, no running away! Compensation!
Relax, homie. 1 second here. Oopsie daisy. That. And I think honestly that's it. Oh, okay. There we go. That. Come on. Why is this thing being done? Yeah, a Turkin as a party member would be something else, Adam. That would be something else indeed. Okay, there we go. Notes sent for that. Now let's go kick a boss's butt. Because that's what we enjoy doing.
Who are you, villain? Is this some underhanded Ardanian trick?
Wrong! But also right. Truth is complicated. Anyhow, here is where Queen died. If it looks like Queen killed by Moradane, me in the money again!
That voice.
Crazy.
Banner from the Argentum Guild.
Correct! Top marks for the Queen!
But you were unseated as chairman.
It's not so easy to get rid of Banner.
Clearly, not nearly easily enough.
To belong to Banner, down to last screw, last drop of oil.
Big head.
Hold it, Banner!
Yo, Rex!
Yep. It's a me.
Banner not let Rex interfere with plans!
It's your boy.
And again, Banner not stand for this!
Master Pawn, that artificial blade.
Rosa! Meh, meh, meh.
Think what I'll do is I'll get to Tental and then I'll probably call the stream there.
On forehead.
What's
I
going
think that's
on?
what I'll do.
What's that?
So we'll explore Tental next week.
Even Emperor comes straight to Banner. Convenient little mob to flay.
That's rude.
Come on, Banner. Cut the bad guy talk and accept you've lost. You know you won't get away with it. What with all these witnesses here?
If Banner simply kill everyone, then nobody blab. Victory of Banner is assured.
You know, we can't let you do that!
You think you handle the power of upgraded Giga Rosa?
Hey, Punk.
Things go very different this time.
No, they go very the same this time.
Put your best foot forward, Rex.
Maybe we'll get just one
Hey, Cosmos. Oh, bad day for you.
Heavy hitter! Heavy hitter! Heavy hitter!
And dead. See, Banna, like I said, very the same.
How? Even Giga Rosa defeated by these nasty meddling kids.
And I would have gotten away with it too.
This ends here, Banna. You are under arrest. The Praetorium will handle the judgment. Assassination is a serious matter. Your sentence will be harsh.
So the mercantile genius Banner meets an inglorious end before my very eyes. Pitiful.
Banner is... Banner is not kind of man to go down like this.
Ah.
If I go down, I take you with me. Watch out!
Aegeon! As you wish.
Niall Ardenek, you sought to protect us?
I'm glad.
Majesty! Majesty! Your Majesty, please, no!
Your Majesty, I have failed you.
It can't be. To protect us, you... Please, wake up. Niall! Niall!
Morag.
Dromak,
Yes?
distract the others.
Distract? I'm not sure I... No. My lady, you cannot.
There's still time. Hurry.
Yes, my lady. There are more of them.
Where?
What'd you say? This way. The rest of you should get to safety.
Chum! I'm on it.
You are...
Shh. You're gonna be fine.
What do you mean, imagined it? You got us all in a proper tizzy.
My apologies. I thought I spied silhouettes. I did not mean to cause trouble.
Hey!
Huh?
Hey, you guys! His Majesty the Emperor's awake.
What?
Can it be?
Majesty?
I apologize for making you worry.
Majesty! It's a miracle.
When Aegean returned to his core, I was certain we had lost you.
Honestly, you call yourselves soldiers. First aid? Anyone heard of it?
Yeah, first aid.
But
that's what that was.
His
Totally.
wounds.
Just scratches. Nothing me and Dromark can't handle.
You saved. Thank you, Nia. I truly don't know how to... I will never be able to repay you for what you...
Oh, don't sweat it. Let's just say you owe me one. That'll do fine, right?
Nia. You shouldn't be up. It's only been one day. Please don't strain yourself.
Half a day off and look at all this paperwork. I swear.
Price you pay for almost dying, huh?
Sleep at all.
Majesty.
Special Inquisitor, I hereby issue you new orders. It is my wish that you travel with the Aegis as an emissary of the Empire. Guard her, and defend her against her enemies until she reaches Tantal.
Guard the Aegis?
I've already discussed it with His Eminence.
Forgive me, Your Majesty. I cannot accept. Just think about what happened yesterday. It would be sheer foolishness for me to leave your side.
Is that so?
Huh?
I can see it in your eyes. It's clear that the Aegis, or rather, that boy, has made a great impression on you.
That's not... I am your Special Inquisitor. Ensuring Your Majesty's safety is my only concern. To abandon that duty and go traveling... Is this... Aegeon's?
A driver who cannot even protect himself is no driver at all. Yesterday's events have made me keenly aware that I have no aptitude for it. It will be of more use in your hands.
Majesty.
Aegeon is a cool looking blade.
The world is changing, Morag.
Really cool looking blade.
I trust you more than anyone to lend that boy the wisdom and strength he will need. I miss it, you know. Lake Util in Gormott.
What?
Remember when the two of us would shake off the servants and go swimming there?
Yes. Of course.
Kids from the nearby village would come too. Good times.
Majesty.
If more Ardain, no, the whole of All Rest, could be like that again, wouldn't it be beautiful?
Is that my new duty then?
In truth, it should have been you sitting in this chair right now.
The Imperial line has always passed from father to son. On the day your Majesty was born, that's exactly what happened. I knew that day would come. It came as no surprise.
You were raised by my father to take the throne of the Empire, as befits the daughter of my Lord Uncle Andric.
And I am grateful for it. If not for him, I would never have met Bridget. Never have met them. I'd have missed out on so much.
There. Those are your true feelings. A magnificent power resides in you. Morag, power like yours exists to be used.
Niall.
You've been tied down long enough. Follow your heart, Morag Lidair.
I have no words. Thank you, Your Majesty. Very well then. I hereby accept the task you have assigned to me.
Atta girl.
That's the Morag I know and love. Make me proud.
So that's how it is. It seems our paths continue to entwine.
That's awesome news. To be honest, I was really hoping there was some way you could stick around. I was just thinking of asking you myself.
Saved you the trouble, did I?
That you did. Thanks a bunch, Morag.
I can't help but feel that in all the confusion surrounding Banner, our concerns have been neatly swept aside.
The Praetorium maintains absolute control over blade distribution. It is quite vexing.
Awakening rates from natural cores are very low, which limits the pool of compatible drivers.
So to create large numbers of drivers, the cleansing Indol provides is a necessity. That much I'm willing to accept. The real problem is the fact that the Aegis has awakened. Now, this is no time to be squabbling over territory. If we misread the situation even a little, Uriah itself could be sunk to the Cloud Sea's bed. Emperor Niall must surely be thinking the same thing. That's why he sent his precious Morag to shepherd them along.
And now we find ourselves in their debt.
Who could have predicted such an act of selflessness? Was it just the passion of youth, or was it...
My liege?
In any case, for now we should keep our troops mobilized while we monitor the situation. I hardly expect Tantal will comply with the Praetor's plan so easily either.
What gives you that idea? That as well. Emperor Niall may have absolutely no talent whatsoever for being a driver, despite having the aptitude for resonance. He has none as a combatant, but he does have a good heart. And he's wise well beyond his years. quite wise beyond his years. Great character. Great character. His ancestor's pretty great too. It's clear where he gets it from, in more ways than one. All right, we'll travel to Tantal and then call it there. I love that music.
Say, chum, which one do you fancy? Pyra or Mithra?
Zeke. You can't just ask someone... Anyway, they're the same person. I've never really thought of them separately.
Are you serious? But they're like totally different characters. Like, Mithra is jolly intense. And Pyra is just totally mellow, or, I don't know, what's the opposite of pushy?
On the outside, maybe. But Pyra's got a lot of backbone, too. She can be pretty stubborn.
You seem to understand them pretty deeply.
Well, driver and all.
Well, I suppose you are their driver.
Answered your own question now, didn't you?
Hey.
Yeah?
You're a prince from Tantal, aren't you, Zeke? Why were you in the Praetorium?
I mean, you can't just ask someone.
Oh, his old man kicked him out.
Oi! No, bad blade, bad. How long have you been standing there?
From about... Which one do you fancy?
Which one do you That's the whole conversation.
As I was saying, my prince got disowned by his father. He spent all his time traveling
Zeke is
the world
great.
for
I freaking
fun,
love Zeke.
instead of attending to his studies.
Ozzyclarus.
It wasn't
That's
for
a
fun.
hell
I
of a
was
name.
learning all about society and international relations.
International relations, that what you call it?
Oi, can it you? What are you doing anyway? Dissing your own driver.
You guys crack me up.
I love him, really.
It's a name and a half.
Aw. Anyway, he sounds tough. Zeke's dad, I mean.
Tantal is an isolationist society. Crossing its borders without leave is strictly forbidden. It's been that way for ages now.
Oh.
But you've seen how my prince here is. Couldn't stop himself leaving a few times. So he got chewed out and disowned. Back when he was 15 or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Then the Praetor himself found him half dead on the ground one day and took him in. He made up that special envoy stuff.
And that's how you ended up in Indol. It all makes sense.
Pandoria just has no qualms with calling
Is
Zeke
it safe
out.
for you to go back to Tantal then?
This time we've got official business from the Praetorian. It'll be fine. Probably. Besides...
Yeah?
Tantal is too ignorant of the outside world. It needs a wake-up call.
Sire,
Indeed.
we have reached the designated coordinates. Please.
Right! Ready?
You betcha!
Huh?
Shut up and sit down, chum. This'll be great!
Know what they say about opening Pandora's box? You can never shut it again. He's learning.
My lord, Genbu has begun surfacing.
I am aware.
Is being a driver almost like Soul Reapers in their sword?
Yes.
We have received reports
Soul
that you
Reaper.
have contact with the Aegis in Indol.
So after 500 years, he makes his move.
Is that
Praetor
is that
Amalthus.
Bleach?
My lord?
It's Bleach,
We must
right?
act to protect our days of peace, even if they are a
think.
dream that cannot last.
No, not exactly. I mean, there's a yeah, it's not exactly. At least from what I understand of those. But I'm not an expert on Bleach. Aside from liking Rangiku and Yoruichi. Those two I'm an expert on for other reasons.
It's called Genbu. It's the same, like, Titan type as Uriah. Normally, it's submerged in the Cloud Sea.
Even in early fall, it can get pretty cold inside Tental. Mind you don't freeze.
I really can't stand the cold.
I can provide my own warmth. You can stay close to me if you like.
Me as well.
You guys are pretty handy to have around.
Well, it is our trademark, right?
Essentially.
Aren't you gonna be cold like that, Shellhead?
I'm used to it. I'll be dandy.
He's naturally dense. It's good insulation.
Oh, makes sense.
Stop encouraging her, gang of bullies!
Yep, just as every other RPG out there, just about. We've got an ice area. But we're just 5 minutes over the 3-hour mark, which means counting the intro screen, we've been going for about 3 hours. So I think we are going to call it there. Let's take a quick peek and see who, if anyone, is live. Nobody I'm following. Okay. Well, that was easy. Yeah. What, Mav? Not gonna stream all day. I've got some scripting to do, some edits to make, and other stuff. Mav should go live and play this. So Mav should go live and play Xenoblade 1, seeing as that's the one he started. And the one that's considered by the majority of the fandom to be the best one. So, yeah. All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me this afternoon. As always, it's been fun hanging out, just relaxing, conversation back and forth here and there. And, yeah, I will be back tomorrow for the usual Sunday night shenanigans. Mario Kart and Smash Brothers, all that good bad stuff. I appreciate you guys for being here, as always. And I will catch you in the next one. Peace.